All right, guys, we're back. Missing Arnold Allen. Well, guess who's not showing up? Guess who's slacking off? The Brit once again.
Good
Arnold,
riddance.
Louie, welcome back.
He doesn't want to compete with your star power now. It's just he said Amen chews up the set for him. That's what he told me on the side in the side chat. Me and him have.
If he was complaining I'm always talking over him or something.
Yeah,
You know? But I'm the new alpha in town. I'm the
of
new guy in
course.
the ranking, bro.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
Good
agree with you.
riddance is what I say.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
I still
Get out.
say
100%.
the guy's got his own shows on his own channel where he does his own fight predictions and his own recaps separate from us.
Insane.
He comes on here and he gives different takes than he does on his own show. The guy's
Crazy.
inconsistent. The guy doesn't know what he's
Guy's a
talking about.
flip flopper.
He's just flapping his gums for views. Don't even bother tuning in.
Arnold Allen, bad person, worst friend.
I agree.
I think all of us can agree. I'm wearing this shirt as a joke because I can't stand it.
One of the
Yep.
ugliest shirts I've ever seen.
Brutal. Look at this
Worst
color. Who came
design.
up with this
It's
color?
an eyesore.
Ugh.
Uh,
Slimer green.
Ooh,
So how was you guys this weekend?
good man.
Did you guys watch the
Watch
card?
the Yes, I did watch the card. I didn't watch all the fights in the card, and then I watched the boxing as well.
Actually, you know what? We should cover the boxing. I think there was a lot of interesting things that happened in that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I only saw the main event of the boxing fight, but it was cool.
Gervonta Davis versus Louis. Remind me of the other guy's name.
Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
Sick
A
name.
cockroach.
Yeah, why isn't his nickname the Cock
It should be.
Roach? It's perfect.
It's perfect. That's cool. Everybody wants that association. I'm like the
Imagine Michael
stinky
Buffer.
bug.
Imagine Michael Buffer announcing Lamont the Cock Roach.
He's like in his 70s. He's well respected. He's like, I'm not saying that.
But there was a lot of controversy, no?
It
Yeah,
was.
man, that was a knockdown. It should have been a knockdown. Gervonta took a knee at one point after getting punched, by the way, which in boxing is a clear knockdown. Took a knee, looked over his corner, was allowed for some reason to go back to his corner, not in the neutral corner, which is also not allowed. And they had to wipe his eye. And the ref looked like he was going to start the count. Then he's just
The
like,
ref started the count.
ah,
He started counting and then stopped.
uh,
He got to
he
like
got the
five.
someone was in his ear.
Yeah, like he must have known like the fix is in. There's a
Yeah.
wink. Fix is in. Understood.
Yeah.
And like before that round, Tank was having a hard time. The guy was pressuring him. So it was like it looked even worse optically. It's not like he was skunking the guy and then
No.
he took a knee because he had something in his eye. Like he was getting tested for probably for the first time in his career, really like taking power shots. Um, he was trying to bully the guy after the fifth, and it just wasn't happening. This cockroach was not going down without a fight.
He
I,
looked like, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it ended up being a draw. So if they did count it as a knockdown, the other guy would have won.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
And even a
brutality.
draw is not the best call. Like I think the other guy should have won without a 10-8 round.
Yeah. I also believe that Lamont Roach won without a 10-8 round. He didn't need it, but that would have definitely solidified it.
Yeah.
But I was surprised, I was surprised the one judge who didn't score it a draw gave it to Gervonta. Like, it's
Big
crazy.
then.
I like what were you watching? Like I saw Gervonta on at least two occasions in the fight stumble from getting hit by good clean left hooks and right
Left
hands.
hooks.
Like it was crazy. That guy boxed super well, and not I don't think many people expected him to do as well as he did.
Yeah. And it's a shame because a guy like that with less of a name, like, does he get another shot at the Tank fight, or do they just kind of sweep that under the rug and Tank keeps doing what he's been doing,
I
fighting
don't know.
lesser guys?
I feel like if Tank wants to prove he's the best, he gives the guy another shot.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah, I think he's more in it for the money. But I'm just saying, if he did care or
Yeah.
doesn't bother him, he should just fight the guy again and fucking prove the point that he's better.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're gonna give him money anyway. He's gonna make money.
Tank's gonna fight Logan Paul or something. Like it's gonna be ridiculous. That guy's Tank is an odd boxing champion, and he's cool. He's a sick boxer, but like he doesn't, he's not doing what all the best guys are trying to do. Like look at Bivol, Beterbiev, Canelo. Like they're like, I just want the best guy.
And they're all
T-Bug's gonna
cashing
fight
in.
Canelo at the end of the year. It's crazy. Yeah, they're all cashing in because of the Saudis, right?
Yeah, which is great. And
Yeah,
then nice new segue is Dana White announced that they're getting into boxing.
crazy.
TKO slash UFC. They're gonna do like a whole boxing wing now, but Dana White said he doesn't want UFC guys crossing over to that. It's gonna be like a separate thing.
Very odd.
I think in the end they're gonna have to have some UFC
How
guys,
could they not?
you know? Yeah.
If I wonder what kind of numbers Francis's fight did against Tyson Fury, because if he did good numbers, then like why wouldn't you have MMA champions going over and boxing?
Yeah,
I
it
wonder
was.
what Anthony. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say because you know it's funny because when they said that I can't remember if it was for the Tyson Fury fight or whichever one, but one of the Francis Ngannou fights, he said he made 50 million, Francis. And Dana said, I could have gave you 50 million if you stayed in UFC to fight John Jones. But it's like, okay, let's pay John Jones 50 million to fight Tom Aspinall then. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like are we going to that? Is that what's gonna happen with John Jones? Sorry, Lou, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, that's what I was.
No, no, no. I don't. No, no. It's all good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough demand for Tom Aspinall versus John Jones. Francis Ngannou versus John Jones is like a way bigger fight.
Well, I'll say this, like when
way blacker fight.
when John Jones fights and I order the pay-per-view, it always crashes. Like there's so many people ordering the pay-per-view when John Jones is fighting. Like the
Which
first
is
five
crazy.
minutes,
Are they just buying it for the name? I feel like, look, John Jones is a cool fighter, he's good, but like his fights are not exciting.
people love him and a lot of people hate him.
Yeah, I
So
guess
like
that's it.
everybody, it's like Mayweather when Mayweather used to fight. So many people were tired of hearing about him win. Everyone was paying for the fight to see him lose, and he just kept winning, baby.
Yeah,
So
I guess that's he's if you're hateable, that's gets
the
buys.
lesson is do something despicable, Amen, before this next fight, so you get a lot of eyes on you. Something really nasty that you can't be
Something
Lou, you're,
forgivable
you're
on.
forcing
in
him.
charge of my despicable department. You gotta fucking come
Let's
up with
go.
some ideas.
I'm gonna put in a chat GPT and find out the most despicable criminal acts a guy can.
Put it in
Try to
Grok.
st
I hear Grok is great.
try to steal
Yeah.
the moon.
The
Do
moon.
something very villainous.
My girls love
Do
that movie.
a Bond villain style. I'm stealing the moon before this Aldo fight.
What do you go? What do you? The tides are gonna rise.
Yeah, I'm gonna block the sun. I'm gonna do something psycho. Endless winter unless
You know
you
those
buy these
Brazilians
pay-per-views.
love the beach. If I block the sun,
Exactly. I'm blocking out the sun.
blocking out the sun for you beachgoers.
It's over.
It's
I
Yeah.
gonna be
like the
like
beach.
snow. It's gonna be like
I might pay to watch your fights because I hate you after that.
exactly. You don't want to be stuck on the Snowpiercer train just because Aemon wants to block out the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Did you other guys end up watching the UFC at all?
I
I
watched some
saw
of the fights.
I saw a couple of
the
them. Tell me you guys watched Nasrat Hakparas versus
Of
Esteban
course.
Ribovics. That's my
Of
boy
that
course.
Nasrat.
I did see.
I
Yeah,
told you
that was
guys that was gonna be a banger, and I felt like it really
that's
delivered.
yeah. Got fight of the night, right?
Yeah, fight of the night. Yeah.
That's one of those fights. You could put that fight on any card and it would win fight of the night.
Yeah.
It was like it was crazy. That Ribovics guy can eat a shot. He got hit by so many clean left hands in the first round. It was brutal.
I was surprised at how well he took it actually. There was
Yeah,
like ones that like snapped his head fully back. You heard the because it was at the apex too, so you
yeah.
heard the impact and his head snapped all the way back and he just kept coming forward. I'm like, this guy's out of his mind.
Especially early. Like usually early guys can't take a shot. He took so many clean
Yeah.
left hands standing straight up in the air and he was fine.
I can't remember if it was the first round or second round, but I think like Nasrat threw like three Superman lefts in a row.
Yeah.
Left kick, left punch, or like, like boom, boom. It was like landing. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then, but the guy was very durable and he kept walking in, like still finding a way to walk in and try to push the pace. And he threw a lot of volume. But if you looked at the stats, Nasrat landed way more. It was much more efficient. He
Yeah.
took a lot on the arms, took a lot on the arms too.
And he killed the guy's body. Like the guy's tough to the body too, because the teep
Yeah.
kicks were nasty.
Yeah, he was landing a lot of. I think that's why the Superman kick was working. Superman
Yeah,
punch
yeah.
was working because he was
The
landing
guy
the
was
kick.
like,
That's what I want to say. He was landing the kick, and then all of a sudden he was faking the kick, throwing the punch, and was finding a home. And I think, he won the first two rounds. First round for sure. Second round, people thought it was so close, but like the guy threw a ton of volume, but he didn't land all
Yeah,
that much.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of clear
Yeah,
2-1 for Nasrat.
yeah. And
I
then
have a
the last round he lost, got kneed in the face, got his eye was swollen.
His toughness showed too.
He's crazy tough, bro. Nazar is super tough.
I have a suggestion for Esteban for his
Yeah.
nickname, Robo Chin Ribovics.
That's not bad. Oh
Robo.
yeah, but he's El Gringo because he's a white guy, but he's
What?
Spanish.
But he's Robo Chin.
You should be
El
Roman,
Gringo
right?
Robochin. Robo Chad. We should call him Robo Chad.
He is a Chad.
Yeah, definitely.
I
And
wonder how long a chin like that holds up because that's two fights now where he's been in hell. You
yeah,
Might
know,
be forever. Might be forever.
it's definitely forever the Darren Elkins method.
I mean it's crazy because Pedro's chin never really gave up on him. Some guys they have it forever, some guys they don't, some guys they lose it like boom, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Actually, I know this is about another card, but I was just on the way home and I was listening to like the press conference that was happening and for this upcoming event.
Hmm.
And Justin Gaethje was talking about like, yeah, you know what, he got knocked out his last fight, so he's an underdog. People are like counting him out, but he wants to get back on the horse. And there's other people who've become champions after, getting knocked out a few times and coming back. So he's like,
Hmm.
he wants to get back on the horse and see it through. And it's like, man, he used to be so unbreakable. He used to
It
be
is a
unbreakable,
question.
right?
It is a question. We've seen guys. We've seen how many guys have we seen? Chuck Liddell, unstoppable chin.
Yeah.
At the end of his career, you could hit him with in a pillow fight and he'd fall over. Rich Franklin, another guy with a sick chin. So easy to knock out at the end. There's been so many guys.
Yeah.
So you just assume, what's his name? Ferguson. Felix Ferguson was another
Yeah.
guy, impossible to finish.
Man,
And then there's just that one fight, and all of a sudden they're,
it's crazy.
KO.
Yeah.
So let's hope Justin Gaethje did the right things and his chin holds up. Because if not, it could just be bad. It could be, classic 0-5
Yeah.
towards the end of your career.
But kind of like a not bad situation. He's getting Fizayev on like short notice. So who
Yeah,
knows how hard the weight cut was for Fizayev. We don't know if are we going to see the best Fizayev out there Saturday. I'm not sure. We might. He's definitely thankful. He's game to fight 100%. I'm not saying he's not game to fight.
it's
I
a
don't know
good
if he's going
fight.
to be the best. But it's going to be interesting to see how well that chin holds up because Rafael hits hard too, right? And he's down to fight.
Right.
I mean, if you're gonna replace Hooker with anybody, Fiziev's the guy. They're pretty similar in the division.
Yeah.
Tough strikers.
Yeah.
What
And
happened to Hooker? He broke his hand?
yeah, he broke his hand. Yeah.
You got another hand? You got two of those things
The
as
two
far
little
as I
bad
know.
boys.
Did you guys see any other fights on that card? Did you guys see there was a wild fight with Cody Brundage and Julian Marquez?
I didn't
I
see the
didn't.
fight. I saw the finish, but that is a crazy co-main event. I'm not shit talking these guys. They're good fighters, but holy smokes,
Yeah.
co-main.
You know what's crazy is that like first of all the fight was exciting because Cody rocks Marquez. Marquez then rocks Cody,
Hmm.
but goes for a guillotine instead of TKOing him with strikes. And then during the guillotine, Cody Brundage survives, gets out of the guillotine, KOs slash TKOs Marquez. Wild turn of events. And then Marquez, who's a co-main event guy, gets cut.
He got cut.
Got cut.
What the heck? Marquez, I only remember Marquez because he did something. He asked Miley Cyrus out on a date or something after one of his
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he's
fights.
right.
he's the guy. He's the guy who asked Miley, did he get the date?
I don't think he got that date, brother.
He really dropped the ball on that one. They were
A
making fun
big
of,
miss.
yeah,
He
big.
should have aimed lower. Who's a pop star that
These two
sucks?
MMA guys dating pop stars and things like that. Louis,
Well,
I
Luke
think
Rockhold.
you gotta,
Luke
I know you're
Rockhold
married and you
dated.
have a family, but I think you should start the trend for us.
What
We
about
gotta.
Luke Rockhold dated Demi Lovato? No,
That's
Yeah.
true. We
Yeah.
that's
gotta
huge
shoot
friend making.
shoot lower. We gotta aim lower. Who's a low level pop star?
Why? Why do we gotta go
Washed
low?
up. They're not gonna acknowledge us.
What do you mean?
Julian Marquez isn't getting acknowledged by Miley Cyrus. Come on.
I mean, listen, man. There's other guys who have other popular guys. Adesanya can date a pop star, no?
Nah. Nope.
Did you hear
Wouldn't
what
be
happened
worth
with
your
him? You
time.
hear what happened with Adesanya?
No, hope
The girl,
something
his
good though.
girlfriend that was living with him for like a year, sued him. She wanted 50% of his assets because she
Hmm.
committed to him and she thinks she deserves half because during that year he was very successful, blah blah blah.
She wants free money.
Turns out all his assets are under his mom's name
Oof.
and she was worth about a milli, so she had to pay him half.
Ouch.
So I don't know if it's true, but that's what I saw online. But
That's
somebody,
a
you know, that's
That
that's
like
a
sounds fake.
nasty one.
it's like what
That
the
sounds.
Moroccan guy did from the soccer team during the World Cup. Remember he got divorced, but all his assets were under his mom's name, and his wife tried to divorce him and get all the money.
That sounds like that sounds fake.
What do you do?
I hope it's true though.
What
The
do you do
Moroccan
if you
one for
can't?
sure, it's true.
So you just put your stuff in your mom's name, and then you gouge your wife, your future. Hopefully it works out, but
Well,
if
no,
not,
like
you're
Adesanya only dated
screwed.
the girl for a year.
It was just 1 year.
Yeah,
That girl's pretty nuts then. She was just trying to get free money from the guy.
yeah, but she
But
said she deserved
then,
half.
She'll do fine. If she writes a memoir,
Yeah.
maybe it'll set, maybe it'll sell well in Australia.
but but then you gotta, go beg your mother for money. Mom, can I
Mommy,
have $1,500? I wanna go out.
I want to go get a Slurpee from the corner store.
Uh,
Embarrassing. I'd rather lose
yeah.
it all.
Same.
That way I can buy Slurpees whenever I want. And I could do so many different flavors of them. I don't even care. Suicide. Suicide style.
What about? Did you guys see that Manel Cape fight?
No. I saw that
Yes,
there was
I did.
controversy about an eye poke.
Yeah, he looked
Couple
super
eye
dominant,
pokes.
but then later they revealed that there was an eye poke and stuff. But he was dominating man the whole fight. Like he had the whole
Mm.
fight under control. I don't know. I can see him getting a title fight, man. I can see it. Like
Has he
Well,
fought for that belt before?
I don't think so. No.
no, I
He's pretty
don't.
good, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
But, it does suck that guys are getting eye poked and finished in back-to-back main events.
Yeah. I mean, it happened with
Did
Henry Cejudo a couple weeks
yeah.
ago.
What
Did
happened
his
to the
The
new
opponent
eye
get
was
a
really
gloves? No
damaged,
more,
man.
no more new gloves, huh? They're just gone.
It's weird because
outlawed?
as soon as they take out the new gloves, the eye pokes are back in with a vengeance.
Yeah.
AZ, did you fight in the new gloves your last
Yeah, I
fight or
love the
no?
new gloves, man.
Okay.
I didn't hurt my hands at all when I had the new gloves on. And every time, usually my hands always hurt after the fight, but that not after the Pedro fight. So I don't know. I kind of like the new tech.
What was the difference? What did you feel?
I think there was better padding for the knuckles,
Yeah,
my
okay.
opinion, and my hands weren't splayed when they were relaxed. My hands were kind of more like this,
Yeah.
so that felt really good, you know.
Well,
But
it's a
hey,
problem though. Especially like refs don't really know what to do. And if you're a fighter, you don't really know how to advocate for yourself in there. Clearly it's not intentional. Hopefully, the other guy's not poking you in the eye, but at the same time, like you saw what a difficult time Henry Cejudo had just trying to take 5 minutes. I know he was being a little bit of there's history with him in the fan base, but like you're trying to sit there and spend 5 minutes flushing out your eye, and the whole crowd's like, "Fuck you! we we just drank too many beers, and now we want you to kill yourself."
yeah,
Like, it is tough. And even the ref was like putting pressure on the guy.
yeah. There was even that time when the Javid Basha low blowed the other guy, and then the doctor came in. He's like, "You didn't get low blowed," and the guy's
It's
like, "What do you mean
crazy.
I didn't get low blowed? I got low blowed." It's like it's awkward, And
Show us your nut right now. Let's
yeah.
see
They
it.
better be red. They better be fucked up down there. Doctor, I want to see him.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, but it's definitely awkward, like you're saying. You don't really know, you don't feel comfortable taking the full five. People are turning on you while you're trying to recoup.
Me, I'm
Yeah.
taking the I'm taking the full five, boys.
Give me 10.
I'm chilling.
And even like the Adesanya one, like when Adesanya got poked, and then he's like, no, 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 I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, and boom, gets
Yeah, and he
KO'd with
gets
like an
KO'd.
overhand.
Like
Ah,
it is always better, like unless you're actively killing the guy and um he pokes you in the eye defensively, like it's always better to take your time and, you know, recover.
wait, didn't you? Something happened to
I
you,
need
Mandel, where you
I
got
need a guy in the balls and
yeah,
the fight was over.
yeah. I remember you being deathly afraid. That's why.
I
Yeah.
told you, I told you to do that. I had an earpiece and I said, "Take his nuts out. This guy's about to kill you."
We had
Yeah,
the whole training camp, we were practicing cracking the cup.
yeah,
Crack the cup is what we say
yeah.
in the clinch. Diego Sanchez's coach says crack the coconut. We say crack the cup.
Crack the cup.
We know what to do.
Yeah, but when you hit that guy was down and out.
It was done. I feel like I knew it wasn't gonna continue. There was a head kick I threw in that fight that like whizzed past the guy's head.
Yeah.
And as he was taking a break for the nut shot, I was like, that head kick is enough for reason for him to not
Yeah,
want to
it's in the back
continue
of
this
his
fight.
mind.
It's
Like,
like, well, that was too close.
That was Saad Awad, right?
Uh-huh.
I heard after you hit him, that's you went change his name to Depressed Awad. Is that
Damn.
true? Is that true?
I cannot confirm or deny, but your sources are always good, Louie. You're top-notch guys.
and then there's this upcoming card with the main event, Pereira versus Ankalaev, man. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I
Honestly, I
think
wish I was more
Pereira.
excited for it.
I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. I love watching Pereira because there's gonna be a finish.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't go to decision, really.
I would give the edge to Pereira. I've been talking to people that seem to think Ankalaev's just gonna wrestle him and kill him, but like when has he ever done that?
No. And he's got his legs kicked out from under him. Pereira is a
Exactly.
great leg kicker, leg kick, left hook. I feel like he went into like an incredible counter style against Khalil Rountree when he started falling behind, and he was like in the matrix. He was in the pocket, breaking combos, punching when Khalil was punching, not getting hit, but scoring. And I don't know. I think Pereira takes this one, man.
Like if he loses, I would assume he gets KO'd. Like he obviously is hittable and Ankalaev has power.
Yeah,
But I don't see him getting controlled for 5 rounds and losing a decision. It's not like Ankalaev's Islam Makhachev or something.
yeah.
People see Dagestani and they're like, this guy must be a killer wrestler. The guy's never shown that.
It would be great to see him like really go for the wrestling if he can
Yeah.
really commit. Because even Adesanya took down Pereira. You know what I mean?
Did
Uh,
he?
yeah, yeah, he took him down.
I thought Pereira took down Adesanya.
Both.
They're both great wrestlers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Adesanya's taking him down and Adesanya's not really a wrestler, maybe Ankalaev could take him down, but like I'm sure he's preparing for that, man. The my
Might come
biggest
down to
my biggest
conditioning
worry,
too.
my biggest worry is that he's doing so much traveling and so much media. How could
He
he
doesn't
put putting
care.
in that much work,
He's nuts.
you know?
You don't need to put in work when you have that kind of stopping power, though.
Not just that, he prays to some dark demon shaman god.
Who
So
are you,
they've
Jiri?
always got his back. Look, Jiri called him out and he was right. Because Jiri should have won that fight, but there were demonic forces at play in that cage.
Yeah. He tried to make like a $200,000 bet and then with
Look,
Ankalaev, and Ankalaev says Muslims we don't bet. But I thought
uh,
Pereira was Muslim too.
He is Muslim, yeah.
He is Muslim, yeah.
But it was a bet for a charity,
Charity, yeah. So
so
there's technically no real winner except for the
loophole.
uh,
charities, right?
I don't know. I don't know Islamic doctrine at all, but I think that's a fair one. I think that's a little bit of a loophole, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Because yeah, I don't know. We should look that up. But
Talk to your
There
gambling,
brother
must be a
about it. Your brother
loophole.
knows for sure.
yeah, yeah, we gotta ask for us.
How do we gamble as Muslims? Loophole.
Set up a fake charity. Cramerica Industries.
Let me see. Can Muslims bet? It's stated in the Quran that games of chance, which include money, include maisir, are a grave sin and abominations of Satan's handiwork. So there you go.
That's not
Oof,
good.
so
That sounds bad.
Yeah. So
it's a no-go.
Game of chance. But what if you're guaranteed? I'm 100% gonna win this.
yeah,
No chance I lose this fight.
there's no way. The only reason why it's questionable is because it's like it's for sure going to charity, you know? Like neither guy
Mhm.
is really gonna lose, you
No,
know?
the charity wins at the
Or
end.
somebody's charity wins. Nobody's used.
Pereira's
But what if,
Pereira's wife
well,
is named Charity. Look it up.
what if the charity is actually just I don't know, like a paramilitary group?
A casino.
Uh, a casino for kids.
Yeah.
Casino for children. And
Not
that
a
brings up
gun.
our sponsor, babybet.com. We love BabyBet. We like to get people gambling young and early. They can get it on their little kitty iPad and they can start gambling with fake money, and then that turns into real money once they're old enough.
The, the younger you start gambling,
The better you
the
are
more
at
ch the better.
it.
I saw
And the more
someone
chances you have to win.
I saw someone on Twitter the other day. They posted like they first time betting at the slot machines. They won $5,700, and all the comments under were like, "All right, stop right now. That's the best you're gonna do."
Nope.
Yeah.
He's already
Wait.
so good.
First of all, that's imagine hitting that on your first play.
You're ruined for life.
You're just gonna keep playing, and you're gonna keep winning, of course.
And you're gonna believe that you're a once in a generation talent. I'm
Not
like,
find that.
I'm like Neo.
Not not financial advice. It's the gambler's fallacy, right? Everyone like they're like I've lost so much now at this point. I'm due for a big win any
Dude,
moment.
It's funny you guys say
that's
that because
that's a cool way to live.
I just saw a reel on Instagram when Neil deGrasse Tyson's like he was at a casino and someone was gonna try to roll a seven. No, there was the roulette table and they put seven. He goes, "Why did you choose seven out of all the numbers? Why did you choose seven?" He's like, "Look at the board. Seven hasn't come up. It's due." But he's like,
Hmm.
"No, it's not due. Every time you do the roulette, it's always the same chance for every number. Like the
It's a
chance
reset.
always resets. Yeah, exactly. So nothing's really due. You know what I mean? It's kind of
There's
interesting.
cosmic forces at play.
Yeah.
The maths don't understand true gamblers' minds.
This is true. You can't explain it to these scientists. They don't get it.
They don't get it.
Yeah. But it's like,
I heard gamblers are addicted to losing more than winning, actually. That's part of the thing. That's the thrill of just losing it all that like gets you going. Because it's it's never like you win a big one and you're like, all right, that's good enough. Nope.
Mhm.
It's always like, well, I want a big one.
let's see how much
Time to
more.
stop.
That's madness.
It's the same thing with like
Look,
trading stocks, man. Like those guys who do like options trading.
Hmm.
Great. It's basically it's like almost like gambling in a way. You know,
Yeah,
you're saying
it's a
whether or
big
not the
risk.
stock is gonna go up or down. And then like, you just gotta hope that it goes your way, you know?
you know, let's say you
Oh,
win the
guys, big
Powerball,
news.
though.
Wait a second. Huge
Yes.
news tonight.
What is it?
Trump signed an executive order. He made a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
That's crazy news, man.
Let's get it.
That's amazing. Yeah. And
Let's
he's
see the
also doing like other digital assets too. I think like he's doing another thing where it's like Solana, Ethereum, sorry, and I think XRP.
There we
How's
go.
um how's Ivanka coin doing?
I don't think they came up. I think the Melania
Oh,
came up with a
Melania,
coin too.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah, his wife and Trump coin token or
Okay.
whatever.
I'm heavy in Melania coin.
You thought it was Ivanka. Listen, yeah,
I'm
What's
deep.
Melania?
it's crazy how they did that though too. Like
That's
those I
psychotic.
don't believe in, obviously, but like something like
That
Bitcoin, it's decentralized and stuff, and it's been around for a very long
this
time.
cannot be. You can't become the president of a country and then start a shit coin. That
Oh
is
yeah,
psychotic.
bro, America is capitalism, man.
It's just gonna be the way now,
Yeah,
you
everyone's gonna
know?
come out with their own token for sure. That
Man,
Barstool
Amen. Amen.
Sports guy came out with a token right after, and then I think Kanye West is coming out with a token. I know Mandel's getting on that one.
that I believe in.
Yeah, what were you gonna
Amen.
say?
Now that you got all this star power, AZ token.
He's
That's
gonna do
right.
better than this thing.
That's bunk.
Definitely. Almighty Coin is already in the toilet.
No, right in the toilet, man. He can, he's got 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. He thinks he's big time. He's got his own show for pre-post fight, whatever, man.
I think next podcast, we all get our almighty gear, dude. We put it in a pit and we burn it in your backyard.
We're
I
It's
think
gonna
like
a
have a
good
those
deal.
guys that
real.
were those guys that were burning their Nike shoes after something happened with
What
some
happened with
sport.
Nike?
It was a while ago. Um, Do you remember what it was for, AZ?
No.
People were mad at Nike. Mm.
Nike never did anything wrong, right? They're just not
Nike
involved
is
in
the
any
most
scandals.
responsible company on earth.
Yeah, that's
I
what
agree. Their logo is a check mark. That means you did good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
If their logo is a thumbs down, then I would believe that they made some mistakes.
Yeah.
I watched that. I finally watched that Jordan movie that they made with Jordan's not in it, but it's talking about like his deal or whatever.
Oh, it's called
Air.
Air. Yeah, it's pretty good. It
It's
was
actually
good. It
pretty
was
good.
decent.
The
Is it?
Last
Decent, yeah.
Dance? Are we talking
No,
about The
no, no,
Last
No, that
Dance?
was
that's the
that's the documentary.
docu-series. That's the
I
docu-series.
haven't seen either. Was there any dunks in it?
A lot of dunks.
You sold me.
No dunks. No
No
dunks.
It
dunks?
was, it was about the business side of things and how they started up Air Jordan, the brand, and how he
Oh,
took
it's
a
about his
risk.
shoes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
was the guy in it?
Um,
Well, what's his name was in it? J Lo's ex-husband. He
Ben
was
Affleck.
Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck? Was he the
Ben,
main guy?
No, he
Amen,
wasn't the
Amen.
main guy.
Amen, you think Ben Affleck is such a small-time actor? He's just J-Lo's ex-husband? That's
He's
crazy.
a
That's
great
right.
actor. He's a great actor. I just couldn't think of his name on
We know
top.
what kind of media Eamon consumes. He's more of a J-Lo
J
guy than he
Lo.
is a Ben Affleck guy.
J-Lo. You can't be J Lo, bro. He got married like 6 times, man. You know, he's just a
You
number.
guys,
But
did
you
you
would
guys
still
see that?
consider, you would say P. Diddy. You wouldn't say J-Lo's ex for P. Diddy.
No Diddy.
Puff Daddy is bigger than J-Lo, for sure.
There's no way he's bigger than J Lo.
In certain circles, you got to admit that.
Like in what?
I mean, in the party circles.
Probably the ones where he has a bunch of blackmail tapes on people. He's probably bigger in that
The
regard.
informant circles.
Yeah.
Did you guys see?
After, sorry, go ahead.
Did you guys see that rat beef?
Which
The
rat
new,
beef?
it's the biggest rat beef of the century.
You said
Travis
rat
Barker's
or rap?
daughter, rap.
No,
Travis Barker's daughter, which I didn't know she's a rapper.
I didn't
Mm,
know that.
Alabama Barker,
Yeah.
Alabama
rap
Shakes.
beef with Bad Baby. You know that
Yeah,
girl
I know
there?
Bad Baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Catch
Dude,
me
they're
outside.
beefing. They're beefing.
That's crazy.
This
Crazy.
is this is going to be big.
This
There
Yeah.
is
was
gonna be the hugest.
there was one that happened last year, but I think this one's going to eclipse it just by the names and the quality of
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe Bad Baby's as famous as she is and how as rich as she is. It's like so mind blowing. You know
It's got to be fake. I feel like it's fake.
how rich she is?
Just the fact that she is that big, it's like some.
I think it's like a subculture, man. It's a culture we don't. I
There's
don't.
that many freaks that are interested in whatever this lady's doing.
Yeah.
Dude, think about how creepy people are though. They waited till she was 18 and she opened an OnlyFans on her birthday and she just got a bunch like it's so weird to
She made
just
like
be
$1 million
waiting in the
in a few
wings.
days, no?
Yeah, yeah, she's I think she did like $75 million or something on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yowza.
Let's start OnlyFans, boys.
What's she mad at the drummer's daughter for? What are they beefing about? What do they have to be angry about?
I believe
Louis
she's accusing
loves
her of
girls like
sleeping with her baby daddy.
oh,
Oh, things are serious.
that's right up your
Imagine
alley, Lou.
Imagine you're Travis Barker's daughter who's born rich
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you're going around doing hood rat stuff like this. This is crazy. I would
Oh
be
wait,
very upset if I was Travis Barker.
Travis Barker's daughter is the one who slept with Bad Baby's husband.
Correct. Apparently,
Oh,
allegedly.
who cares, man? Eh.
You got to think, even though she grew up rich and she should be well behaved, all that banging and booming happening all day, your childhood, it messes with your head. I would be going crazy too. Turn it down now. Imagine you're telling your dad to keep it down. But I got band practice. What's her name? Barbie? Binky?
Alabama.
Alabama. So it's
I mean,
Alabama Barker.
Barker.
Alabama Barker, bad baby.
It's the
What a
biggest rap beef. It's the biggest rap beef ever, I think.
This world is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
crazy. Louis talking about girl fights. Louis is looking forward to Amanda Lemos versus Last Mean Lucindo this Saturday.
That's a
That's gonna
good
be
one.
huge. That's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. Is that the co-main?
No, actually, it's like three fights down from the co-main. There's Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes in your weight class, lightweight
Lightweight.
Mandel.
Jalen Turner is a killer. I don't know who this Barracuda is, but Jalen Turner is a tough fight for
Yeah.
anybody. He's
And then,
so big. He's so big. Um,
and then
there
there's
was a
another.
clip of him
Oh, yeah, sorry.
moving around with Hamzat, and he's like close to the same size as Hamzat.
That's
He's
crazy.
huge. He's like 6'3" at lightweight.
Really?
You know,
Yeah, but it was crazy. Who was the guy he fought? He was winning, and then he got broken. Was it Hooker? Hooker finished him, right?
Moicano.
Oh, was Moicano that did that to him?
Yeah, he,
Volcano.
he tried to score a walk-off,
Yeah, you're right. It
and
was
then
Moicano. My
yeah,
bad.
and Moicano came back and smoked him in the second. It was brutal.
You're absolutely right.
Because before that fight, Volcano could afford to lose, but now he can't afford to
Can't
lose.
afford to lose. That guy is very charismatic.
I love Volcano. He's so funny.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
there's King Bobby Green. King Green.
Oh yeah. We can't be calling that guy King. We gotta call him Bobby.
Yeah, sorry, Bobby Green. And then I mean he may have legally changed his name because they changed it on Tapology.
But if you legally change your name to something that I don't want to call you, I gotta call you your old name.
Yeah, so Bobby Green
Hmm.
versus Mauricio Rufy. And this Rufy guy
Oh, he's good.
is good.
But he did, I mean, it was an odd fight. His last fight, it was a short notice replacement. The guy was not great, but he was tough and he missed weight. And Ruffy had a tough time in the later rounds. So we'll
Mhm.
see. This is actually a very interesting fight
Yeah. And
I've
like
never heard of this guy.
Bobby Green kind of slipped on a banana last fight. Was it the
against
last one?
Pimblish.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was it was his last one. It's the Paddy Pimblett fight, and he missed that
Yeah.
takedown. Like he slipped, so he shot. I think he got guillotined. Oh,
Yes. And it
triangle
was,
choke. Triangle
this is
choke.
kind of early because it looked like he broke his arm also.
Yeah,
He
he fought
fucked up
July
his arm.
27 of 2024. Kind of been a while.
Oh, it's been a while then. Plenty of time.
Yeah. And then also on the card, there's like this cool prospect. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. Ray Tsuruya versus Joshua Van. This Ray Tsuruya is 10-0 coming from Japan, flyweight. Uh, action-packed guy, man. Action-packed guy. He's got 10 wins, 8 finishes, 4 KOs slash TKOs, and 4 submissions with 2
Ooh,
decisions.
split down the middle. What kind of guy is he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he's both,
He
man.
chooses. He chooses how he wants to finish you.
Yeah.
I'm a Toria day one fan. He's
Me
my
too.
pick of the night.
I've been on this guy since before he was even born.
Bet the house with babybet.com. You can bet on Surya to win. You can
Yeah.
bet any
But
amount.
you got to be a baby.
You do have to be underage. If you're
Yeah.
over 18, no, no, no. You go somewhere else.
We'll gamble on the big boy sites.
Yeah. But I think it's still gonna be a good fight. I know like not too many people know about him, but the
Yeah.
guy brings the action. He's very good on the ground, very good striker, explosive. A lot of fighters coming from Japan now for flyweight, which is really interesting. A couple of them have lost their O's in the UFC.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a big test for him against Joshua Van because Joshua Van's taking this kind of like short notice, I think.
He should
So
be called Joshua Carr.
tiny guy,
Or Joshua
flyweight.
SUV.
Maybe
Joshua
maybe he's a
SUV.
big flyweight. That's why I call
Maybe
him
he's a
Van.
big, short, squat guy.
No, he's actually really good. Actually, Joshua Van's pretty good, man. Yeah, I rate him. I rate him actually. He's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Over Surya? No way.
Let me see. Let me see how many fights he has in the UFC. He has. I think he has a lot more UFC experience. I think Surya only has the one win in UFC.
Mandel, are you drinking coffee this late at night?
No, it's a big mug of tea,
Joshua Van has
a
5 wins,
liter of
one
tea.
loss in UFC, bro.
How many wins?
5 wins in the UFC, one loss in the UFC.
Damn, he's
Yeah,
a beast.
he's actually he's really good, bro. He has 6 KOs slash TKOs and 2 submissions.
Surya is a
Which
dead
is
man. It's over for him.
You're
What the hell
flip-flopping.
does
This
he
is like
think
Arnold Allen.
going against the minivan like this?
You
yeah.
can't.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think.
Go out there and do what you do, Josh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super interesting
We
We
one.
believe
always
in it.
believe
Come
in
on
you.
the pod and then come on the podcast.
Day one fans. Yeah, we need to start getting big time guests on here.
I
Okay.
was gonna ask you guys, maybe we should do, guys, leave in a comment below. Should we do one of these episodes live so we can have the chat going while we're chatting.
100%. 100.
Yeah.
I
Well,
vote
look,
yes.
I mean, let's do a call-in show.
Yeah, we could do that.
People can call in. But if you
Or
say
we could,
anything mean, we'll call the police on you.
yeah. Don't
We'll
say
call,
any mean things.
you when you call in, you have to give us your home address so we can swat you if you do anything nasty.
Has to be confirmed, verify it with a
Yes,
picture
come on the
ID.
show. Come on the show and dox yourself. Yes.
Dox yourself, just in case you do anything nasty. If you're gonna be sweet, you shouldn't have to worry about it. And we'll even order a pizza at your house free of charge. We're not gonna pay for it, but the pizza will arrive without you doing anything.
Yeah.
You just have to pay at the door.
Don't even tell us what you want. You're getting Hawaiian.
That's it.
We're
Loose.
doing Ninja Turtle style pizzas. Marshmallow and anchovies, please. Try it out. You might like it. Don't be an idiot.
Oh man, talking about ninjas. My kids found this YouTube show. It's called Ninja Kids. Have you heard of it?
Never heard of it.
It ain't bad. It's these kids that do ninja stuff on YouTube.
What? That's crazy. With a name like Ninja Kids. I was not expecting that. What a
But they're
twist.
super popular. They even have their own video game on Nintendo Switch.
Holy crow.
I just bought
Is
it
it
for my
good?
daughters right now, 27.99.
What the
Okay.
hell? You're making the big bucks nowadays.
My kids get demos only on the Switch.
You gotta
If
invest in video
they
games.
if they get too good and they beat the whole demo, I say, "So who cares?
Yeah,
That's it. That you beat the game."
Ninja Kids has 23.3 million subs. And I'm gonna
Let's
be
get the
honest.
Ninja Kids on here. You think they
I'm
want to
gonna
do
be
the
honest.
show?
It looks terrible.
No, my kids love that show, bro.
They don't have
I
taste.
have to listen to the songs on Spotify in the car now.
Brutal. I can't
Yeah.
stand that. I don't like kids' music.
Kids
That's where I draw the
singing
line.
songs like and then they change the lyrics to make it like about the ninja
Oof,
life.
the
Which
worst
it's
kind
it's
of, the
it's not
worst
bad
kind.
in the sense that the message is good. Like they have a good, strong like one of the songs is never give up, you know. And then like they have a lot of very like positive songs, which is cool. It's good for the programming, I guess. But like, damn man.
I would say just wait until the Ninja Kids are doing celebrity boxing when they're older. It can happen to the Pauls too, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can beat up the Ninja Kids, Amen. When you're retired and they're aged up into celebrity boxing, you
Challenge.
whoop the Ninja Kids' ass and you show your kids, what are we watching that stuff for? Those guys suck.
Yeah. I gotta start
Your
filming.
daughter's,
Say it.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I said I gotta start making a YouTube channel just filming how I train my kids.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get 23 million subs and get my own video game. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm assuming what 23, about 23 million people watch this show. They're just not subbed to the channel. That's the issue.
Yeah.
We just need every single person to click sub, and then we'll have 23 million subs easy.
Easy work. Louis, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna, I don't even remember. Who
This is the
cares?
whole reason why
Probably,
Arnold's not on the show, man. I keep cutting guys off. You see what happens?
yeah,
Ayman's a
true.
real
Getting to my
buzzsaw
head.
now.
Getting to my head,
Hey,
guys.
Eamon doesn't even talk to me anymore at the gym. He tells me eyes down, boy, and I look
Yeah.
down. It's
Lace
crazy. I
lace
have
up
to
my
listen.
gloves. Louis, lace up my gloves, please.
Yeah.
Louis, film my
You're
round.
sparring him. You're sparring him, but you gotta lace up the gloves.
It was funny because when I spoke on the Ariel Hawani show that I helped I helped Kenny get ready for the Aldo fight. Somebody found the clip. Remember the one we made, Louis, me and you and Kenny?
Yeah. Yeah,
People
yeah, that was
back
funny.
online. It was hilarious, and the video was like Louis was doing all of Kenny's training because after he lost the Aldo fight, we realized he was overtraining. So Louis had to do the trainings for Kenny for the next fight, so Kenny wouldn't get tired. So when he'd show up to the fight, he'd be fresh. But it was genius.
People
Louis,
were
you
funny
crushed it
back
in that
then.
video, man. You crushed it. It
That
was
was fun. It was fun.
you're running on the treadmill, then you get off the treadmill, you're giving him water, but you're the one doing. Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
That's crazy that that was 12 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, we were
cool.
babies back then.
Yeah.
I'm still a baby.
No, you got babies.
What? I don't have any kids. No kids.
I've been de-aging myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually 19 now. It
I'm
might not say
12.
that, but yeah, Louis 12.
I'll be going to elementary school with my son as another student.
That's right. They're
Uh,
doing all sorts of crazy stuff in Turkey. Like I said last time, I'm gonna do the height lifts, but I'm also doing de-aging. So I'm doing actually beard removal, getting this ripped out. It's not a
You-
shave, it's a
Are you
full
doing
removal,
laser?
and no, it's a full removal, and then it'll grow back when I hit puberty again because I'm de-aging.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they got some crazy stuff going
They
on in
put
Turkey.
baby skin grafts over the beard hair.
And it looks good.
Yeah.
Where are you getting all this baby skin from, man?
I don't know what they do in Turkey. I hope it's turkey skin. Have you seen those flights back from Turkey? A
I've seen
whole
images online.
a whole plane full of guys with bleeding heads.
Listen, I got a cousin who did it. Magic.
Look, it works.
It works. Those guys over there, they know what they're doing.
It's
Hey
worth the
man,
money.
since you go bald now, why don't you donate some of your hair to these men who have are too far gone? You
Yeah,
should consider it.
I mean, I should, but I'm not growing it out long enough to help, right? I gotta
After this fight, grow
after
it
this
out
fight, maybe
long.
I grow it out long.
Just ship it to Turkey. Just post Turkey. So, whoa,
Just drop it
what
off
is
at
this
the box.
package?
You know, the
What is
Canada
this
Post.
package?
Mystery hair.
Um, I don't know why more people don't just wear a big hat all the time.
I mean, it works for you, eh?
It's
Landing
easy.
strip over there.
What what uh what could be up here?
It's a mystery.
Definitely a lot of hair.
You
If
know
I
what it
was
is?
bald.
You know what's a giveaway, Mandel? Is your eyebrows are thin. You know, your eyebrows are so thin that you can guess what goes up here. Mine are so thick. Look how thick these bad boys are.
Yeah, you guys both have a big
Look at Louis. Look
eyebrows.
how thick Louis is. Louis is never going bald.
I
Look at those
I have
brows.
I have no eyebrows actually. Actually no. Oh wait, it means I'm never going bald. My eyebrows are the thickest of all.
Yeah, mine are so thick. Louis is crazy thick.
And if I ever do go bald, I could just take hair from my eyebrows, plant it in my head, and I'll be good to go again.
Yeah.
Those caterpillars you guys are up there. Disgusting.
Hey,
These,
hey,
these are beautiful. You guys are crazy.
those things are so thin. I didn't even know you had eyebrows.
You got two kissing caterpillars on your head. You're talking trash about these?
We should get that company to sponsor us there. What's that? Rogaine? What is that? That's that hair company everyone gets sponsored by from the NFL.
Mm.
Rogaine, I don't know
I
that.
think Rogaine's old, very old, but
Let me see.
it might still
We should
exist.
get Manscaped to sponsor us, Eamon, because you shave your head all the
Yeah,
time.
Manscaped or whatever.
Any of those
We'll
guys that just
we'll,
give
we'll
money to
take
people.
we'll take any sponsor, even Blue Chew. I'll
If
take
it
Blue
goes
Chew.
against my
Rogaine is still
lifestyle, I
going,
don't
man.
care. Are vape companies still sponsoring people? I'll just, guys,
I don't
go ahead,
vape.
vape. I'll do whatever.
Guys who vape are so it's awkward to see.
It is one of the lamest things you can do. Of the smoking category, vaping is the lowest tier.
Bro, it's awkward as hell.
Yeah. Cigarettes, top tier.
Oh
No,
man, I got
look, we should never.
one of my boys vapes.
You got to get him
Ah,
off of that.
It's
Does
not
he
yikes.
have one
cool.
of those rigs? Does he have a big freaking thing?
He's got a little one too. He's got a tiny
Yeah, the
one.
little.
Yikes.
Don't don't love it. Don't love
No.
that.
Oh,
Look,
near
there's
I'm not gonna say his
like
name, but he's Greek. You know, starts with a Y, ends with
look,
an I. You know, whatever.
look. I'm not advocating for smoking. Obviously, never start smoking. Never ever do it. It's one of the worst things you do for your health. But
cool
cigarettes
points.
are definitely the cool. Like I understood why like kids. I understood why kids in
There's
the
no
80s
reason.
started to do it to look cool. Because now when you drive by a high school, you see kids vaping, you're like, that's not like you look like
That's
a nerd.
lame. Yeah.
No, the
Bunch of
reason why
dorks.
people thought it was cool is because Hollywood made it cool back in the day, like in the
They
20s,
didn't make it cool.
40s.
It was cool, and they found out.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy looks cool. We gotta get that on camera.
What's your name, sir? James Dean.
We got a whole movie right here, just this guy.
But like now with everything we know, like it's crazy to me to see teens 12, 13 years old picking up smoking with everything we know. Like how can you smoke?
But
Yeah, I think
but
smoking's making a
apparently,
comeback.
but I think no, I
Brutal.
think smoking's dead. It's dying. I think it's the trend is down.
No.
We got to keep these subcultures alive, guys. We're losing our cultures here.
Even drinking is down now. Apparently, like all the teens and stuff, they're like the no one's drinking. I think they're just doing Galaxy gas now.
That's cool.
I don't know
Galaxy
about
S
that.
might be just right one below smoking.
Oh, you're right, Louis. It's generally considered to be trending down globally.
Drinking or
You know,
smoking?
Smoking. Sorry, I was looking up smoking.
Oh,
you know
okay.
in in Sweden where they have the snus pouches they put in their mouth, where
Yeah.
they kind of like made it a thing there. I think
Drinking
under
down, right?
5% of the population smokes.
We're
Yeah,
good at
what
guys.
you're talking about is nicotine, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it got popularized in Sweden, right? That thing it's called snus there, but like apparently under 5% of the population smokes actual cigarettes there. So it's like it's not even a health risk anymore smoking. It's not even a population risk really there.
Flip that. Smoking is not even a health risk anymore.
No, no,
The
no.
science was wrong.
Yeah, just no.
Mandela on with
I
the
mean,
clickbait.
the population is not at risk because
I'm smoking because
not
it's
that many
actually
people
good for
smoke.
you.
Yeah.
Uh, that that's no good, guys. We got to get smoking to come back.
No, no,
Smoking.
we don't want smoking coming back.
What's a good cigarette company, guys? We want them to sponsor the show.
No
I
thanks.
will chain smoke on the show.
Mandel, that's great.
It works for guys.
Yeah. Isn't your wife a doctor? You're just saying bye to her right now.
Which I'm saying, yeah, because she
What if
knows
she
I'm.
found out you started smoking?
Look, it depends on obviously the sponsors have to meet me halfway. I'm selling my soul to the devil here, but I believe in the cause.
The only the only reason Evelyn would want Mandel to not smoke cigarettes is all the female attention he'd get.
Exactly.
There'd be way too much.
Exactly.
She couldn't handle Mandel looking any cooler.
No. So
Look at this.
Aemon is admitting that it does look cool.
I'm admitting that you guys think it makes him look cooler.
It's inarguable. Look, you can say it's bad for your health,
It's
which they seem
guys,
to have sorted out in Sweden, according to Louis
it's
Science.
it's 100% bad for your health, guys. Don't smoke cigarettes. But
It
having
definitely
said
doesn't
Maybe
that,
help.
maybe buy a pack and hold it in your mouth just for the cool points. And then you're giving the tobacco companies money, which is that they need it. They're dying. These guys are struggling.
The tobacco companies on their last legs.
These are the mom and pop shops that this culture was propped up on. We need to keep them afloat.
Oh my God.
wasn't there like a concerted effort to like pay doctors off to say actually smoking these Lucky brand cigarettes is good for you? Wasn't
Yeah.
that a whole thing?
I think it was like a dietary aid for a while,
Yeah.
which I mean, I'm sure it helps.
Yeah. Isn't there like a correlation with people when they get off smoking, they become fat?
We
They
have a
gain
friend who
weight,
got
yeah.
very fat after quitting cigarettes.
Name them, first name, last name.
Starts with an R.
We're not going to drag our friend, but he knows he's fat and he did congratulations, he quit cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know but I will say he didn't look the coolest when he was smoking. He didn't figure out that. So it was probably a good thing in the end.
Yeah. I mean,
It is tough being
Louis loves the Zin. What's about what that?
I don't even know what that is. What's Zin? Is that a thing?
it is you know a lot about it because
A lot about the Zin.
you're researching the
Never,
snooze companies. You're deep
never
in the
heard of it.
lore. You're deep in the Zin lore.
I like to research these things, but I don't actually partake in any of this stuff, and I would never advocate for it. Really bad for you guys. Except coffee. Caffeine is very good for you. I will stand by that unless you have a heart condition. Don't take caffeine. Outside of that, drink caffeine. Unless you're a
How
kid.
about nobody takes any health advice from us at all? Period. This is not a show
Yes.
to get
Or
health advice
do. We're doctor adjacent. We know enough.
from. All of us are actually have a medical degree because we're adjacent to Evelyn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandel's wife is a doctor, and
And
she told me
Well,
I'm
I
always
mean,
picking her brain. I'm always picking her brain for the things, these smoking facts. How is it? So they figured it out in Sweden. How did they do that? What's the science there?
later, guys.
later, guys.